All right, fellas, welcome back to HotRodz Model Shop on a Friday night, man, after 5 o'clock. Hey, fellas, we got a little bit for you this week, man. We got a little bit done this week. But first off, I want to start off with some channel shout outs and shop card shout outs. Love them shop cards, man. They're so cool. But first channel I want to give a shout out to is Gold Model Cars at Gold Model Cars. Check him out, man. Like it says. Let's see here. I can tell you this. There is no space in between gold and model and cars, man. But it is a capital G, a capital M, and a capital C. Hopefully that gets you there, man. I hope it does. Go check him out. Give him a sub if you don't care. Hell, new channel. I think he had let's see here, man. Actually made me a little bit notes here. He had 58 subs, man. Go check him out. Give him a daggone sub, man, if you don't care. And there you go, Gold Model Cars. Giving you a shout out. And man, I've been forgetting my last two videos. I know for sure. I think, uh, man, I forgot to give my own daggone card a shout out because I got a bunch of these, man. I want to give them away. I want to send them to you in the mail, man. Somebody, anybody interested in one of my shop cards or want to swap shop cards, man, I love that right there. Shoot me an email, man, with an address. I'll shoot you one of my daggone shop cards. All right, now, hang on here. Let me get this out of the way. If you want one of my shop cards, send me a daggone email at hotrodsmodelshop@gmail.com. Hot Rods with a Z. HotRodsModelShop@gmail.com, man. If you want one of the one of these prime shop cards, give me an email, man. Shoot me one with an address, and I'll shoot you one of these out. All right, fellas, let's move on here. It's another Friday night, but I'm gonna try to not make this very long because I want to go see some of these D-Day final builds on that D-Day. Excuse me, fellas. On that D-Day build, I think it was Charlie Mike hosted it, put it on, whatever. But the first shop card I got in it, let's see here, man. First shop card I got was Red Barn Model Works. Man, is that not a cool looking building to go in and work on all this old plastic stuff? That is so freaking cool, man. Red Barn Model Works. I, I know y'all done seen him. Hell, I'm sure you sub to him, but if you ain't, just in case, man, uh, go check him out, man. He's got some cool stuff over there. I think he had 109 videos. I'm wanting to say. So go check him out, and to Don over there at Red Barn Model Works, man. Thank you for swapping cards with me, man. I appreciate what you wrote on the back of it, and hey, man, thank you a lot, man. We appreciate you, feller. So let me move on here, fellers. All right, next up, man. I've been waiting on this one for a minute. I think he told me he forgot to send it or something. But anyway, it finally come in the mail, man, and that's Jeff's Model Garage, man. And actually, he sent me two daggone cards, man. That was cool. Oh man, looked like he's had a damn rough day right there on that one. But Jeff's Model Garage, man, again, thank you for swapping cards with me, man. I appreciate it. I love getting these daggone shop cards in the mail. Because usually all I get in the mail, or all me and the wife gets in the mail, is a daggone bill, man. I, I'm not never excited about seeing something laying on the kitchen table with a mail. So when I see it's a shop card, man, I always smile. It's always cool. So Jeff's Model Garage, I'm sure y'all seen that feller. If not, go check him out, man. Killer, killer. Let's see here. Here's his second card, man. Uh, cool looking old Chevelle, man. Uh, cool card, man. I don't know. I guess that was drawn by somebody, and man, that's cool right there. I got a set of them wheels right down there at the garage, man. They come off of I think a '73 Z28. Got the rings, the caps, probably, I think a cut, maybe all four of them ain't original. But anyway, man, cool wheels, man. I always liked them wheels. Uh, Cool looking card, man. Jeff's Model Garage. Go check him out. But it don't stop there, fellas. Let me move this other way, and I got some cool things to show you here, man. Let's see here. Jeff's Model Garage also sent me, man, some stickers in there with it. Totally wasn't expecting that. You fellers that send out stickers, man, that is so freaking cool right there. All right. That's just like the shop card I just showed you, man. Next one is this little fella. Man, I've been seeing this stuff. This one and the next one I'm going to show you. I've been seeing this on other folks' videos, and man, I always thought that was cool. But let's see here. I didn't build it hoping for your approval. I built it because it meets mine. Hey, man, let me get that in there. That's a cool little sticker, and that's the way I feel. Hell yeah. It's a cool sticker. Once again, thank you, Jeff, for sending that rascal to me, man. I appreciate it. And now this is a cool one, man. And not long ago, I watch Charlie Mike. I watched Charlie Mike, and man, he was showing this, and it was so cool, man. I was wondering where in the hell that thing come from. I can't see them little letters, but anyway, man, it's this one right here. That, that's cool. And man, speaking of Charlie Mike and Jeff's Model Garage, before I go any further here, later on this evening or tonight or something, I seen, I guess it's called a short or something. I seen where Jeff had on there that his D-Day build final was going to be hosted by Charlie Mike. Well, man, let me tell you something right now. That's going to be hilarious. I've been waiting on that. I wanted to watch it before I started this, but hopefully it's up when I get out, when I get done with this, man. Hopefully it's up and I can watch it. But man, I watched a podcast. Oh man, let's see here. A couple weeks ago, I can't remember the channel. I apologize for that, but the feller had Charlie Mack and Jeff on there, and man, Charlie Mack, he's hilarious. It's funny, fellas. Y'all need to go find it. I wish I knew what it was. Should have researched it. But anyway, fellas, go check it out. You'll laugh. I was sitting in here, man. I was laughing. Oh, I was laughing big time. And the wife come in here and said, "What in the world is wrong with you?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm listening to these two fellers." But anyway, fellers, I'm sure that'll be a good one. Let's see here. Let's move on to the Pinto, man. Let's kind of try to do this. Get it over with. Let's see. I have done some work on this little feller, man. Let me drag him out here. I got us a cage going. Uh, as far as I'm concerned, the cage is done pretty much. I am thinking about running the bar here from here down to the right over here, but I don't know if I will or not, man. I think it's almost there as far as the chassis and all that junk. But anyway, fellers, I got my fuel cell in here. Let me show you that. Uh, it's just taped in, man. I wasn't ready to glue it in because I plan on priming and painting this jewel this weekend, hopefully. Let's see here. But anyway, we got us a cage going, man. So that's pretty cool. Uh, Not much on the bottom side, man. Ain't much to a daggone 1977 Pinto US mail, US mail AMD model car kit. But anyway, let's see here. What have we? We got all that done, man. We kind of tried to close it up back here and put us some fender wells in there. And before I prime it and paint it, man, I'm gonna take some of that flat styrene and come out here and kind of, I don't know what the hell you'd call it, but I'm gonna call it like a little wing out here to maybe tighten up the body, the front end, to keep it from sliding side to side. But first, I'm gonna see if this right here help that, and I know I'm gonna have to do some filing and stuff on that to get the front end sitting down where I want, just right above the tires, just a very little bit of clearance, but some clearance, man. We don't want to be cutting up our daggone tires. All right, let's see here. That don't look like we done much, but we have done that, man. Let's see here. Moving on to the body. I've been noticing in the few videos I've showed after I primed this thing, man, that where I filled put the putty in, I guess the putty might have shrunk, and it looked like it was like little sink spots, or you could see it. So I went back over that, man, and I plan on well, I don't plan on. I'm gonna hit that a little bit more with some of that 3200 and then maybe 3600, and shoot some primer on it, and hopefully, man, it none of that stuff shows up. If it does, hell, I might let it ride, man. It's a damn mini stock, Saturday night short track mini stock. So anyway, fellas, that's where we're at on that. Moving. Well, let me move all this junk out of the way. Let's move on to something else, fellas. I was digging through a model car box and box of parts, junk, whatever. I was digging through there, man, and I found something that when I showed this little old Matador, AMC Matador, I think it was a Bobby Allison kit, number 12. I put number 16 on there. Got no idea where I come up with them numbers at. But anyway, man, when I took it out of the box, it looks just exactly the way it does right here, right now. And when I took it out of the box, man, I thought, daggone, my little old Matador it's held together. And when I flipped him up, man, one of my daggone headers and pipes was gone, and oh man, it broke my daggone heart. Uh, I had no idea. I assumed when I boxed all this stuff up to put it in storage before we built our house, man, I figured I must have knocked it off and just I didn't know what I did with the daggone header and pipe. So man, I was going through some boxes looking for some parts, and I found the daggone header and pipe for this car right here, man. Made me so daggone happy. Uh, so I found that little rascal right there, man. I'm gonna tell you what, that right there made my daggone day. I was happy to find that. So we're gonna get him put back on there and get him going around the track again. Hell, I don't know what them cars right there run back in the day, but he was fast. Hell, Bobby Allison behind the wheel. Now, man, before I get off here, somebody made a comment, something about this little old whatever you want to call it, gasser thing I got back here, man. Was asking about it, and hell, feller, man, I don't really remember that much about this thing. Uh, let's see here, the frame and the rear end. Let me flip him up here, man. Maybe my motor won't fall out. Yep. Well, wheel and tire fell off. But anyway, the frame and the rear end and all that, man, I'm pretty sure come out of. I could very well be wrong, fellers, but if I ain't mistaken, it come out of Revell. I'm wanting to say a Revell 41 Willis pickup truck kit. It might have even had daggone hot rod on the box of it, or on the box art. But anyway, man, I done opened that box up a few times, man, and it was sitting in there. It had different front wheels and tires on it at the time, but I done seen it a few times, and it was sitting there. The frame, the rear end had wheels and tires on it, and this daggone motor sitting in. And I'm wanting to say this motor might even come with that 41 Willis pickup truck kit. Could very well be wrong. I don't research nothing. So anyway, I done seen it 3 or 4 times, and I thought, man, I want to take that down here and see if that 29 Ford Woody kit, the little pickup truck deal would fit on this thing and see how it looked, man. And because this little, excuse me, fellas, this little body right here in this little pickup bed does not fit the 29 Ford Woody. I guess you'd call it the chassis. Back everything looks good, man, till you put the little bed on it, and then the hell far it's probably a good 3/16 of an inch gap on each side between the bed and the fenders. I looked through the kit to make sure I wasn't missing some kind of little filler panel, so to speak. Wasn't nothing in there, man. So it wasn't going to look right. So that's why I'm going with that woody body on that particular kit. And I had this, and so man, I thought, well, hell, I'll see if it fits on there and see what it looks like. And This is what it looks like, man. This is absolutely nothing. It's just junk I taped together. But the paint here, man, the reason it's red is I wanted something to test my paint on for my senior tribute build. And I thought, well, hell, I'll shoot that little thing right there because hell, I got nothing going on with it. I'll shoot that and see what it looks like. So I shot that little old body right there, and just to kind of see what the paint looks like. Well, man, that turned out pretty daggone good. So then I didn't do the bed at the time. Hell, I was just checking to see what the paint was going to look like. So I got the little bed out of the box, and I got everything taped together as far as that goes, man. Oops, there went my motor. There went my big block Chevy. Anyway, got no floor pan in it, man. I just stuck this stuff together. Metal axle in the front, man, with a wheel and tire that keeps falling off. Here we go wrecking stuff, fellers. Imagine that. HotRodz model shop. Can you imagine? Anyway, fellers, I stuck that little old bot, taped it together, and stuck it on there. And I was like, well, hell, man, that don't look too awful bad. But the metal axle in the front, man, is just glued to the daggone leaf springs just to have some front wheels on it. I guess way back whenever. Like I say, hell, it was a rolling chassis, so to speak. Let me raise up my daggone. When you move the back tires, the drive shaft wants to drop down. But anyway, I'm just piecing this stuff together, man. It's got a 32 grill in it. I found in a parts box. Don't know if that other kid has an extra grill or not, or whatever. However that works on that deal, but I just stuck that on there to hell have a grill. Radiator. We might want to take a ride in this jewel, even though it ain't got a seat steering wheel or a floor pan. But anyway, man, just kind of stuck that together there, and just kind of sat back here and kind of look cool, man. But anyway, fellas, that's about all I got, man. As far as the front axle in this thing, the metal axle just glued to the daggone springs. It'll come off there pretty easy. Man, I seen on another YouTuber, Glenn's Models. Man, he showed how to make a front axle. I'm gonna attempt it. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna attempt it and try to make a straight axle for this rascal and do away with that metal. Make it look a little bit better, fellas. But anyway, fellas, that's about all we got tonight, man. I appreciate y'all stopping in here on a daggone Friday night when it's after 5 o'clock, when you know you're gonna get not much from HotRodz Model Shop. Fellers, I appreciate you stopping in, and like I say, man, go check out them dudes. I'm gonna try to link it down below. I hope that's working, man. Last time I couldn't get links to highlight for me. I don't know why in the world. I checked it and double checked it and triple checked it, and I couldn't make it highlight like the others. But anyway, fellas, I'm gonna link all them dudes down in the description, and go check them out, man. And Gold Model Cars, man. Go go check him out, man. Give him a sub. Hell, help him grow his channel. Make him feel like it's worthwhile to make daggone videos for model cars, man. That's cool. But anyway, fellas, I'm gonna get off here, and man, I wanted to make this quick. I hope it's gonna end up being quick. I wanted it to, because I want to go check out all these D-Day group build finals. That was yesterday, and I think it was the 80-year anniversary. And before I get off here, I want to say this, man. I saw I think it was the news this morning, yesterday morning. I guess it was yesterday morning or day before Wednesday. But anyway, man, this could be the very last year of the D-Day anniversary with a surviving veteran. So, man, hopefully they stick around a little bit longer. But them rascals right there, man, they was men right there, buddy. Could you imagine what they went through? I couldn't. Wouldn't even want. Couldn't do it. But anyway, man, I'm gonna go check out some of these D-Day final builds, and be be watching for Charlie Mack's video hosting Jeff's Model Garage D-Day final. Fellers, hey, we'll catch you on the next one. I hope y'all have a good, safe weekend, man, and can't can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you stopping in and checking us out, man. And we're going to let you go, and we'll see y'all on the next one, fellers. We'll see you.